Good morning. Welcome to the public library. Not so easy for me to say today. I'm hoping that you're all doing well. We're going to do our yoga class today. My name is Joan. We're going to start seated on the floor. We're going to do some work for releasing sinuses, and we'll do some facial yoga, and then we'll do some little work on balance and some back, okay? And then a nice meditation at the end. So however is comfortable for you. You want to sit cross-legged, you want to sit with your legs extended. We will be sitting for a while. So if you become uncomfortable in the place where you are sitting, please make the adjustment. You don't have to stay in pain. So sitting up nice and tall, lifting up out of the spine, relaxing the shoulders down, tucking the chin so the back of the head's in line with the back of your body. If you can, just close your eyes and take a breath. And ask yourself, how do I feel today? What do I need to shift? What can I let go of? Where do I need to create some space? Where do I feel any tension, pain, or discomfort? Can I release something that I've been holding for a long time, or something that just is recent? And as you breathe in and you breathe out, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, begin to feel how the breath is moving, where it may be stuck, how the jaw feels. If you feel like you're clenching or you're tight in the throat. Swallow gently. And as you inhale, long, big, slow inhale through the nose, make it a long, slow exhale that's longer than the inhale. And then notice how you're sitting. See if your shoulders are level, if you feel comfortable as you're sitting, if there's some position or some movement you need to make yourself more comfortable. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, just feel your face. Feel the center of your forehead, the space around your eyes, down the sides of the nose, across the cheekbones, into the jaw, behind the jaw where the hinge of the jaw is, underneath the base of the face, and through the front of the throat and across the shoulders. So if you have a lot of congestion, because don't forget, in the winter, it's a lot of water. And with erratic weather patterns, it can create a lot of heaviness in the barometric pressure, which can result in pain in the head, in your teeth, in your ears, the back of your neck, your jaw, and can create headaches. So we want to move some of that. So with your 3 middle fingers, we're just going to let it rest right above the eyebrow. Tuck your chin a little bit and begin to tap. So as you begin to tap right here, it helps to begin to release any congestion, but this is also a part of EFT, which is emotional freedom tapping. So you tap out stuff you're holding there. Thoughts, worries, fears, preoccupations, cyclical thoughts. Bring your fingers to the center, tap right here. Begin to comb across the front of your eyebrow, forehead, up into the hairline. Close and soften your eyes. And ask yourself to release, I don't know, see what you think you need to release. Take your 2 fingers, come to the inside of the eyes, around the eyebrow, begin to circle around the eyes. If you have a little face cream on, that helps, but you don't need it. But if your skin feels a little tight, just soft like a feather. You don't want to push. You just want to relax around the eyes. Come to the side of the eyes, tap here. Ask yourself, what kind of vision do I need? Physical vision, inner vision, intuitive vision, emotional vision. Where can I get a different perspective? Come to the top of the cheekbones, tap, 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 starting small and soft, beginning to warm up the face. Releasing into the sinuses. Lift your chin a little bit, come right underneath the cheekbones. See if you feel like you have any pain or tenderness in the upper jaw by the teeth. Open and close your mouth, feel the hinge, little circles here. Really softening and relaxing, especially if you're a jaw clencher. And just soften here. Good. Now, I want to begin to create little acupressure points that will release and drain. So I take my thumb, and right here at the crest of the eye, I'm going to use my arm to support it on my chest. I'm going to take my thumb, I'm going to press up. And I'm going to take my other two fingers, and from the base of where the thumb is, I'm going to bring my elbow out so you can see, but your arm is going to rest here. You're going to press up, and you want to notice if it's very painful. Keep your head nice and in line with your sternum. You're going to take your two fingers, and you're going to press right from the bottom down. Now, I have a microphone, so I can't go all the way down, but you want to go all the way down and just kind of stretch this space. Really pressing as firmly as you can. Press the thumb up, press and glide those two fingers down. And notice if it's tender. So I have a lot of tenderness right here. And then I'm going to switch to the other side. Press up. I'm going to open up my arm, but you're not. And you're going to slide down. You want to come all the way down. This little crease right here at the side of the face. You want to just kind of stretch that down, release into the sinuses. See if your ears unclog or clog. Pay attention to any action or reaction you get. Take your fingers to the edge of the nose, little circle. Soften the mouth, release right here. Notice again if it's tender. Come right to the top of the cheekbones, little circle here. Now remember, fascia is the connective tissue that carries a lot of stuff through the body. And in the face, if it's tight, you may feel a little tenderness. So you don't want to create pain. Good. Pause. Take your thumb right to that space where we started. Index finger, and you pinch and release, pinch and release, pinch. So you're kind of pinching the eyebrow and you're stretching the fascia right here from the above the eyebrow, and you're moving it all the way out to the outside edge. So be mindful of where you're putting the pressure so not as to create any tension for the eye, and then you release and see how that feels. Notice any kind of sensation you get, that's a release. You're going to take your fingers right above the eyebrow, kind of curl it. You're going to tuck your chin down. You're going to press up, glide down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feel that. Notice if you get a little heat, you're going to come to the side of the jaw, right here. When you come down to the base of the ear, right by the hinge of the jaw, 2 fingers, tuck your chin back, shoulders down, press in, give it a little massage. You can kind of rock it here. This is also great if you tend to have headaches. If you get a yawn, that's the gift you gave yourself because you've released something that's tight. Little circle. See how that feels through the ears. See if you can swallow. Good. Come to the side of the jaw, open and close the jaw again. See if you feel like it's a little softer, less painful. Good. Take your fingers to the center of your forehead, and it's going to be feeling like it's almost a heart. So you want to comb up and just feather down and release tension through the face. Let go of stuff that makes you frown or feels like it creates pain when you frown. And a couple more here. Good. Now, if you take your thumb and you bring it right to the back of your skull, you're going to feel a little indentation on either side. You want to take your other fingers and support your head. Other thumb comes right underneath. There's a little notch, and you stick your fingers in that notch, tuck your chin a little bit, and you rub it up and down and side to side. And see if you have a lot of tightness and tension here. And slide it around. Pay attention to what happens in your ears. This is great also for releasing tightness, tension in the vagus nerve. And you just massage it. So if you feel you're really tight there, pay attention. Notice if you're getting some kind of drainage. Come up a little higher into the base of the skull. Notice if there's any spot that's really tender. Good, release that. Roll your head to the right, see how that feels, because when you massage through here, you can release to the side of the neck and then come back to center and go the other way. So this side is a little tighter for me. I'm not judging, I'm just paying attention. And I come back to center and I take a breath. Now, where is the breath? I'm going to take my index finger, I'm going to place it against the right nostril, and I'm going to inhale and exhale out of the left nostril 3 times. So I breathe in and I pull in as much air as I can. And I notice if there's like a little blockage in there. And then push it all out. Don't clench your jaw. Inhale. And exhale. And see if every time you can get a little more air in. Take a breath. Now, when you breathe, pay attention to how much cool air is coming in. See if it feels like instead of here, it's a little open. And then go to the other side. Take a breath, 3 breaths. Try to make each breath as long as you can. So pay attention. So when I did this side, it clogged my left ear. So pay attention to where you get an action and reaction. And release that. Pay attention, breathe in through both nostrils, see what you feel. You should feel like you get a cooler burst of air. Exhale, let it out through the nose. Take your 2 fingers right in the center of the forehead, press up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feel that. Breathe again. See if you have more air. Good. We're going to do what's called an ear pull. So you're going to take your index finger and your middle finger, and you're going to come back to the back of the center of the ear. The thumb comes right into that little indentation right at the opening of the ear. Shoulders come out and down. Now, it's going to feel weird, and be mindful of earrings. The goal is to take it, you take a breath, and you gently pull. If it doesn't move, it's tight. Your goal is to get it to feel like you're pulling a gentle rubber band. So inhale, pull out. Exhale, release, and let it go. Inhale, pull and release and pull and release. Take a breath through your nose, see how that feels. So behind your nose, you have a sphenoid. When that sphenoid is out of alignment, you can feel tight here. Same thing now, but this time top of the ear. You're gonna take your index finger, middle finger behind the top of the ear, thumb comes to the top, tuck your chin slightly. You're gonna pull up gently like a V. Inhale, lift up. Let it go. In, out, in, out. Feel the air. See if it feels clearer. Does it feel clear? And now pull down inside. Be mindful of your ears. You come to the base of the ear. Right here, this little indentation right here is your tragus. Your fingers come right in here. Be mindful of earrings. We're going to pull down like an upside down V. Tuck your chin slightly. Big breath. Pull down. Big breath. Inhale. Last one. Now feel that. Take a breath. Notice how it feels. Rotate the head. Now at the end of the class, we'll do alternate nostril breathing, and we'll reverse the circle. And then pause, roll your head to the right. Exhale to center, roll your head to the left. See if this, just by softening the face, you have more movement through the neck. When the eyes are tight, the neck is tight. Now I'm gonna come off because we can't sit here forever. So you're gonna come off. Keep, if you have a prop, you can keep it with you. We're gonna come right up onto our hands and knees. Find yourself a nice, balanced table. Tuck the belly, head's an extension of the spine. Make sure your toes are tucked and just rock right here. So stretching through the feet. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, notice how that breath feels. Sit back when you're ready and you can rock a little bit, stretching out the fascia of the teeth, of the feet, not your teeth. Just ignore that part. And just rock it out. Good. Come to neutral, extend that right foot, keep the hip down, stretch it. Bring it in, opposite side, stretch it. Come back to the original side, move the foot, roll it around, point and flex, keep the hip level, reverse it, get some circulation in the legs and the feet since we've been sitting for a while. And the opposite side, roll it around, hip down, breathe, and reverse your circle. Good. Come back to neutral, knees are a little wide, toes are tucked. I'm gonna sit back. Slowly and gently bring my forearms to the mat because I just cleared my head, so I don't want to release it. And I'm just going to sway, just a little swaying side to side. Keep your head up, don't let it hang forward and down, and breathe. Good. Come back up to neutral, take a big breath. Exhale, come down. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, just bring it down, slow and gentle. Keep your head an extension of the spine. Inhale, lift. Now, when I come here, I'm going to widen my arms a little bit and roll to the side. Get a little stretch here. Now, you don't have to go all the way to the mat. You can make it as high or as low as you need it to be. So you make it the expression of the pose that works for you. You want to bring it down, that's great. You don't want to go there, that's fine too. Just extend it out. Really creating a lift with intention, pushing up, breathe. Exhale, release. Come back to neutral. rock the shoulders. See if you can feel like you've moved some stuff around. Good. Bring it back down. Now we're going to go into a child's pose, but if your head is really congested, you don't want to bring your head too low. So I'm going to prop it. I'm going to walk my elbows forward. This is going to help with this tight shoulder across the back. I'm going to prop my head into my palms, and I'm going to tuck my chin a little bit, and I'm going to stretch and bring the shoulders down. Take a breath. Feel the head. Notice any pressure or tension there. Take a breath, release that. We're going to slide back, tuck your chin, ripple up. Exhale, release, ripple down. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, ripple up through the spine. Take your time. Exhale, let it go. When you come all the way up, you pause. If you can sit with your legs neutral, we want to stand up, come back up onto our table and toes are tucked, and we'll just do a couple of cats and dogs before we stand. Inhale, lift up, look up. Bring the breath with you as you go. Release the feet, tuck the back. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up, look up. Bring the breath with you. Feel what air is moving through the nostrils. Imagine that you're pulling it all the way up and around to the back of the head. Relax the shoulders, come back up. Come to neutral, we're going to stand. So right foot forward, tuck your toes, step forward, roll up. Take your time. Now as you stand right here, your feet are a little wide. We're just going to shift. Just kind of shift your weight. You can move into your knees a little bit. Feel like you're just moving out of the way. You want to feel like you're just going with the breeze. Good. Roll around. See if you can feel that movement. Feet are supporting you, but you feel the movement through the feet. You feel the rolling through the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders come along for the ride. Head is relaxed. And then you reverse your circle. Pause, tap, tap, tap. You can bring your arms out, tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Now, once you find the rhythm, heel, heel, kind of roll it a little bit. Pause, release the arms. Keep your gaze locked on something that's not moving so you don't throw off your center of balance. Heel. Pause. Slowly bring it down until you stop. Feet are at neutral, distance apart. Knees are soft. I want to relax the shoulders, so lift them up and bring them down, roll it around, and release. And as you're doing this, feel what's shifted through your face. And then release and go the other way. Good. Roll like you're swimming in a pool, doing the backstroke. Feel that movement through the waist and the ribs. And then reverse it like you're doing the crawl. Good. Pause. Inhale, lift up. Reach up, bend the knees, stretch it out. Now, you don't have to look all the way up. If you want to keep your head at neutral, move those hips, bend the knees. Breathe. Good. Bring it down and across the front. Good. Come toward the full feet. Good. Pause at neutral, a little wider, roll around. Really feel like you're isolating the movement through the hips, and then reverse your circle. Good. Shake it out. Stand with your feet hip distance apart, arms in your Tadasana, shoulders back and down. Feel the engagement through the belly and feel what energy you've activated. Feel your feet. Feel each toe connecting to the mat. Feel how your feet are either flat or curled in or curled out. See if you can keep it neutral. Now we're going to come up and down at your own pace. So inhale. We're going to eventually do the arms, but you don't have to start that way. You just come up and down. Once you find the rhythm of this, lock your gaze so you're not shifting it. You can add the arms. So you know when you're at the beach and the wave comes, you have to go with the flow of the wave because you can't fight that energy, that power. So you want to bring that up and down. Move with the sense of balance. You can bring your arms up higher if that's good for you. Big breath. Feel the air moving through the nose that you've just opened. Feel like you're pulling the breath all the way up and down. Now open up the arms like you're a bird. Now you could get a burst of heat. If it's not comfortable for you to lift your feet, you don't do it. You can pause and hold it at any time. You just stand, breathe, pause, and feel what sensations you've activated. Good. Step a little wider. Heels are in, toes are out. Arms are out to the side. I look to the right and to the left. My belly is engaged. So I'm lifting up. My knees are not locked, and now I roll. Wring out the washcloth. As you wring out right here, think about what you carry on your shoulders, carry in your hands, carry in your head, carry in your thoughts, hold in your throat. Breathe. Left arm up, right arm down, bend the knees, tip the star, look up, move those eyes, and see if you can get some movement through the muscles of the eyes. Breathe. One more on each side. Good. Bring both arms up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Now, when you lift up, it's not this. Okay? You want to think about what's an intention you want to reach up and then let go of something. Good. Inhale. Hot out. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Exhale. Now feel your nose. Did you feel the air? You're so good. All right. Inhale. Lift up. So if this is where you're filling yourself up like you're an hourglass, ask yourself, what can I let go of? So just like your closet, if you want to come, you can look at mine. What can you let go of? You rotate. Now I'm not tipping. I'm rotating and then I'm letting it go. Inhale, lift up. Make space and then let go of something. Fear, tension, worry, anxiety, the unknown. Breathe. In and out through the nose if you can. Breathe. Think about that sweater you've had for 50 years. You can go, I don't know. Exhale. Breathe. Good. Bring it up. Gentle back bend. Forward fold. Don't go to the floor. Just hang. About middle. Shake it out. Sweep the hands. This is your bowl of abundance. Gather what you need. Exhale. Fill it all up. Bend the knee. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Let it go. Now breathe through the nose. Inhale. Big breath up. Feel the air in. Exhale. Feel the warm air out through the nose. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. When you come up, pause, turn. As far as you can go, let it go. Inhale, lift up, rotate, go as far as you can go, let it go. Inhale, lift up, gentle back bend, come a little lower if that's good for you. With this microphone, it's hard for me because it comes off my head, so I'm not going to go that low, but you go where it's good for you. Roll up, hands come right to the knees, and we rock it out. Feel that diagonal stretch. Releasing shoulders to hips. And breathe. Come back up, shake it out. Hip distance, right arm up, stretch it up, stretch it up, stretch it up. Feel the pinky toe. Feel like you're stretching all the way up. Sink the shoulder down, tip over. Let the left hand come down and be heavy. Come back up and over and up and over. Now, when you roll, notice where you have a little restriction, okay? Come back up, release that arm, shake it out. Step wider, bend into that left knee. Bring that right arm up and maybe switch to the right knee and stretch it out and come back. Walk it closer. Inhale, left arm up, stretch it up, stretch it up, stretch it up. Sink the shoulder down, soften it. Start small. 1, 2, 3, let it go, step wide. So I'm going to start. So this is about where can I move? So if I keep this leg, right leg, I kind of limit my ability to reach. But if I shift my weight into the opposite side, I get more room. Now rock it back and forth. So you want to find a space where you can move out of the way. One more on each side. You can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Come back to neutral, shake it out, move the hips. And reverse your circle. Now, with my feet hip distance apart, I want to feel the crown of my head. So I want to feel right here. So if I take my hand and I place the palm of my hand or the base of my hand and I bring my middle finger about to here where my middle finger touches the crown of my head, here you are. So you're going to let your hand rest there. Other hand comes to the belly and you want to breathe. So we want to pull some energy up. So I'm going to pull this hand that's resting on the top of my head. I want to pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. When you're pulling it up, feel almost like you're pulling a rubber band. You're pulling internally up and out of yourself. When you find that spot, let it hover, sink the shoulders. Work less, don't grind or clench your teeth. Feel it. Now begin to pulse it up and down if you can. Good. When you feel you have a good connection here, hold it. Hand comes to the belly, pull out and in. And then when you have this connection, hold both. And where do you need to move out of yourself? Your thoughts, your emotions, old stuff, negativity, things you need to release, anger, frustration, annoyance, and then let it go. And see if you can still feel it. Same thing. So opposite hand, you should have a memory here. Hold it. Hand comes to the belly. Breathe. Begin to pulse. Sink the shoulder down. Lift up and down until you feel that. Soften through the legs. Feel that energy pulsing. And then when you have it, you hold it. And then you do the belly. And then when you have that, you hold it. Ask yourself, what do I need to digest? Not only food, discomfort, pain, anxiety, worry, tension, fear, blah, blah, blah. The list could go on. Now bring your hands right to the front and see if you can feel this and pulse it like you're pulling taffy. Pulse, breathe. Now, when you pull as far as you can until you lose the connection. See how far you can pull it. If you lose it, then you just bring it into where it's comfortable. Bring it in, one hand on top, one on the other. Pull it up and down. Breathe. Go up as high as you can go. Feel this sensation of reconnecting to your chi. And then reverse and opposite side. My gaze is locked on something that's not moving, and I'm just working with this energy that's only mine. And then you come back to center and you feel that. Good. Hands to the heart. Let the hands be heavy here. Lift the chin, roll it. See if you can release the neck. Come back to neutral, tuck the chin, roll it here. See if you feel different. Maybe less tight. Pause, release it all the way down. Feel like your fingertips have roots and they're grounding you down all the way down. You don't even have to work that hard at it. And you breathe. Now we're going to pull this all the way up the side of the body. Lift it up. We're going to come right into a water wheel. And we roll it forward. Bend the knees. Feel the edges of your body. Feel that radiating energy coming all the way out. Lift it up. Big breath into a qigong move where we're pulling energy. Feeling grounded, rooted, balanced, but moving. And last one, we bring it all the way down. Inhale. Bring it all the way up. Pull it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Roll it down and pause. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feel the breath. Now give yourself a compliment here. Today I feel. How do you feel? But only fill it up with something complimentary. Today I know. What do you know intuitively? Today I love. What is it that you love? Today I speak. Now, what words do you speak that will help you, heal you, support you, relax you? Today I think. And what is it that you think about? How much time do you spend in negativity? Can you shift that? Today I am thinking positive thoughts. And then today I understand. What is it you understand? And now bend the knees and gather. Gather this awareness. We've moved everything up through the chakras of the back of the spine. And we exhale. And we create this place where we feel this sense of connection and alignment and opportunity and possibility. And bring it all the way up. Fingertips touch without looking. Feel that electrical connection right to left. Soften it and feel different. And then bring your hands together, elbows together. Bring it all the way down into the heart. Today I am what? I am the best that I can be, and that is enough. Sweep it out, gather more, lift up, bring your palms together. Now we're going to use this to transition back down to the mat. So I bend and I bring it all the way down. And I'm going to go right onto my back body. So I shift. And I bring it all the way down. Keep your knees up. And extend your arms. And just feel that grounding through the feet. Feel that release through the hips, the opening through the heart, the expansion through the shoulders. And if you need to, you can rock your head a little bit if your neck is tight, but otherwise you don't have to. Feel that. Breathe. Good. Take that right leg, bring it in and hug it. Give it a little hug here. Extend that leg all the way up, stretch and point and flex here. Roll it around. Reverse your circle. Stretch that leg, maybe bring it back a little bit. Don't over pull. And then release that and let it go. And then opposite side and extend it up. Big stretch here, point and flex. Roll it around a little bit and reverse your circle. Good, and if you want a bigger stretch, you can, but don't overdo it. And then just cross that leg over the thigh. Bring your arms back out, palms up or palms down, and just rock. Good, release. And cross to the other side and rock. Good, bring your knees into your chest. Don't crunch your back, just a gentle rocking here, small and gentle. Feet are soft, I'm wiggling my toes. And then I come right up into my happy baby. And I feel this as a rejuvenation and inversion that's bringing all this oxygenated blood right back down to the torso. Release the feet. Heels are on the mat, toes are off. Arms can be out to the letter T, palms up, palms down. You can bring your hands to your ribs. You can go to cactus arms. You pick what's most comfortable for you and just do a few little windshield wipers and see how that feels. You can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Today, I'm going to keep it small. Pause. Take a breath. Elbows in. So if you're not in cactus arms, bring your hands and elbows to cactus arms, in and out. And now when you bring it in, open out. And in. And out. And in. So open the gate. Open the gate between the shoulders, the space around the heart, relax the throat. Come back to neutral. Hands are clasped. I bring my hands right up to the ceiling and I rock a little bit here. Small and gentle rocking. If I want, I can invert my hands, but if that's not comfortable for me, I don't do it. Good. Release the hands, let them rest right on the ribs, feel the breath. If I need to, I can rock my legs a little bit, maybe a little bigger if I feel like, oh, I need a little bit more of a stretch here. Again, bring your legs up, pull behind the legs so you can straighten the knees without locking them, or come back into your happy baby. You pick what you want, you rock it again, just a little bit. Now we're quickly coming into our Shavasana. So if you need to bring your legs down and do a little circle and reverse it. If you need to bring your legs together and arms out and go into a little bit of a twist, and you rock it. If you need to come with your feet down and come up into a gentle bridge, you pick what you need. I'm going to transition myself into a comfortable seated position. When you're ready and you've moved wherever it is that you need to move, that's when you get yourself ready for your Shavasana. You need to put on socks, your jackets, your sweatshirt, if you brought a blanket, something that will keep you warm. Settle yourself into whatever's most comfortable for you. Now, if your head is really congested still, don't stay down too long. You don't want to fill up what we just released. Or create a prop underneath your head. If you're home and you have pillows or props, you can always use that to create a little angle. And as you breathe and you settle into this place where you now allow the body to assimilate all the parts of the practice, a little different practice today, do a little assessment. How do I feel in a positive way? Where do I feel I've created a shift? What did I open up? Where did I create a release? What do I know now that I didn't pay attention to before? What am I thinking about? Or is my brain calmer? And if my brain isn't calmer, can I relax it by just focusing on the inhale and the exhale of the breath? And if your brain is really very busy, then take an index finger and a middle finger and just make a little circle right in the center between your eyebrows. And relax the jaw and relax the eyes. And say to yourself, I am relaxing. I am releasing. I am calm. I am at ease. And then rest. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here for just a few breaths, find the natural rhythm of your breath and let that rhythm become its own meditation. So if your brain starts to go down a path of busyness, just say, no, I'm focusing on the breath. I'm only focusing on the breath. And today we're doing a little bit of a different meditation. So if you tend to float away and you go into this semi-sleep and you don't hear anything I say, that's fine. So as you're resting right here, visualize a dragonfly. So the dragonfly is a symbol of transformation. And ask yourself, is there something that I need to transform? It could be a thought, a behavior, a breath, an action, a reaction. If it doesn't apply, you hit delete and you move on. Visualize a butterfly. And now the butterfly is the symbol of metamorphosis. Is there something that I can change that will help me, heal me, support me. Create inner awareness. And then visualize an eagle. So the eagle soars over big country with vision that can see for miles. And so connect that to perception. Is there something I need to look at differently? Reflect on differently? And then visualize a fish, any kind of fish, and think about swimming, going with the flow of the current of water, like a salmon. So this salmon swims upstream against the current. But am I swimming against the current, or can I go with a current that makes it a little better for me? Can I be lighter, more buoyant, more open? Can I feel like I'm floating and at ease? And then visualize a horse. And visualize that this horse is galloping at its fastest pace. It's free, it's running, it's light, it's excited, it's exuberant, it's joyful. It's balanced, it's running. And where can I use that imagery in my own world, in my own life? Now, there are many more, many, many more. But just for today, as you breathe in and out, don't work at it. Just rest in it. Feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Feel that sense of connection within your own self, your subtle body. Celebrate a body that does yoga, that's flexible and moving and open and receptive and strong and balanced and at ease. Feel that sense of confidence. It takes courage to be confident in a positive way. So we are all here together at this moment in time, and there's no mistake. We're here for a reason. We come together as a community. We have an opportunity to breathe and stretch and connect and relax and explore, to meditate, to create a sense of unity. So the word yoga means union. So as we breathe in and we breathe out right here, celebrate something that you love. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And maybe if you need to, roll your head. If not, you're good. That's great. When you're ready, take a big yawn and stretch it all out. Take a big sigh and shift and move. Breathe. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock a little bit. And then when you're ready, roll to whatever side calls to you, and then give yourself time before you transition up. And remember, you sit in whatever position is comfortable for you. And then when you bring yourself up, bring yourself back to your breath. We'll do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing before we move on. So just feel the breath as you inhale and exhale through the nose. So I'm going to take my index finger, middle finger. I can let it rest right at the center of my forehead. My thumb rests on the right nostril, and my pinky just hangs out, but my ring finger is eventually going to close the left nostril. My chin is slightly tucked. I inhale through the left nostril as much air as I can. When I pull in as much air as I can, I close the nostril on the left. I release the thumb on the right, and I push all the breath out on the right side. Inhale on the right. Close that nostril, open up on the left, and push all the air out. One more rotation. Inhale, breathe on the left. Close that left nostril, exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Close that right nostril with the thumb, exhale on the left when you lift that ring finger. And pause. And see what you feel. And open up your hands and then gather. So feel like you just are going to gather to yourself anything else you need. And it will come to you at the most perfect time because you've already done the work. And the law of least effort says, I do the work, I put in the effort, and then I let go. I detach from the outcome, and what I need will come to me in the most perfect way. And I inhale and I seal the practice in Anjali Mudra. So I bring one hand to the other and I exhale straight through center so that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter what challenges I face, I can step out of the way and bring myself home. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Feel good. I hope you feel better breath-wise. Drink some water and drink something warm, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.